one thing I have noticed about this team in my whole career is that it's the most comfortable team that I've ever been a part of, whereas the team togetherness and how everyone interacts and gels together, it's been unbelievable and very surprising. It's the first time I've played in Australia, so I'm not too sure if that's just every team in Australia or if that's how it is here in Perth. It's very refreshing, because overseas it's a bit more ruthless and cutthroat, and you have a bit of clans here and there, whereas here I feel that everyone gets along with one another. Love it, totally. I think that's been rubbing off on my football as well. Obviously the team's done really well, so it's a happy environment to come into work, but also when your family at home are happy, it makes it a lot much easier. So they love it here. The team environment with the other wives and girlfriends has been exceptional, and Natasha loves it, and we're quite fortunate that our kids, and there's other teammates that have kids as well, and they all get along, so yeah, they definitely would love to stay here and live in Perth. It's something that Natasha and I have spoken about as well, just in general, and we definitely find Perth a place that we could live in and call home. And it's scary, because when we went back to Melbourne, she was missing Perth, which indicates that she's definitely falling in love with Perth and feels comfortable here. And like you said, there's a lot of factors in football, and one thing I have realised in football is things can change very quickly. But the ambition of the club and the way we've been performing is definitely something that I want to be a part of, and my family love it here, so it ticks a lot of boxes. But at the end of the day, like I said, with football, you just never know what the future holds, so you just always have to be, keep an open mind to see where you could be at. Definitely, 100%. I think the kids and Natasha, they get angry at one another because they're with each other all day and frustrated. And when I come home, I kind of am the good parent. And if they always want something, they usually come to me, and I usually give it to them. But in saying that as well, when I say something, they listen straight away. So I think it's just got to do more with that. Natasha's at home with the kids a lot more, so they can get away with a lot more with them, with her. Whereas when I come home, they got a bit of leeway because I haven't seen them all day. So yeah, I think he's brought that to our attention. But if you look at the small details that we work on during the week, you wouldn't be surprised with that stuff. We work a lot on moving our feet, making sure that we don't lunge in, and staying disciplined as a team collectively, not just individually as well. And when you work on that day in, day out, that comes out in your game. And I think that's just, in general, we're a very disciplined team. And you get games here and there where you need to maybe sometimes make a professional foul to get a yellow card, or you're unlucky to get one. But if you look throughout the season, we haven't given away many fouls around the box. We stay on our feet, and we try to make sure that we're a team that's hard to beat as well. So I think it definitely comes from all the coaching stuff and all that hard work that they put in every day, and we're reaping those rewards now, when it comes to match days. Yeah, I think with my form, it's got a lot to do with obviously the way the boss has put this team together, and the hard work that we put in every day. And the reasoning why I said that I think I still got a lot more room to improve is because I've been fortunate enough to play at the highest level, and I still believe I'm not at that peak that I've previously been at. And to get that, I think I need more game time. And I've been fortunate enough to play nearly every game this season. But that rhythm and game time, to have a whole season under your belt, is what I meant by, I think there's a couple more gears, if that's to do with my touch, match fitness, and just general game rhythm. And hopefully towards the end of the season, when it gets to the crunch time, in finals or towards the later rounds in the season, hopefully I can continue that momentum that I've built up throughout the season, and hopefully, get the job done with the team and on the individual side to perform at the best that I can. Unbelievable. As a player, it makes it so much more entertaining and more fun to come into work when you've got the fans right behind you. And even like when I'm walking down the street in Perth, or if it's anywhere really, and you get one of those fans that come up to you, you can feel how genuine they are. And I think they've been waiting a long time for the team to perform and do well and to be excited about something. And you can just see on their faces, and when I've spoken to the fans outside of the stadium, or even if it's after the game, how excited they are about this year and how much they are really behind the team. So from our point of view, I'm very happy that we can be a part of that, to give them something back, and hopefully we can share that something special this year together.